Hello.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
I really hope you're not doing all this and people really can't hear.
Just jam with me for a minute. Just a minute. We gotta celebrate 7K. Let's celebrate. Come on, get a little shimmy.
This is not why she's doing this.
Get a little shimmy. Hey, Chris, hey, Captain B, give me a shimmy. Yeah. Give me a little shimmy. Give me a little shoulder action. Just a little, uh-oh. Now you gotta slow it down. Come on, give me a little something. I'm not gonna stop till you give me a little shimmy. No, come on, get with it. We got 7,000 today. 7,010. Let's go. Yeah, feel it. Feel it. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Just put a little shimmy in it. That's it. Just a little shimmy. All right, he's uncomfortable. I ain't gonna keep doing like that.
It is hot in here. Like, cheese and crackers is hot. Why are we so close to the screen, Lord?
Okay. How you folks doing this evening? I try to give my husband give me a little shimmy. He won't give it to me.
I gave it to you.
Okay.
What you want me to do?
Oh, you barely gave it to me. That's all right.
You want me to break dance?
That's all right. We're gonna see who's in the house tonight.
What do you want me to do?
Just your little shoulder bop you do.
I did it.
Yeah, a little shoulder bop. Hey, Kathy B did the shimmy. Hey, Miss Deb, how are you? Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being a member.
Happy Thursday. And yes, thank you for 7,010 subscribers. We appreciate y'all. Man, oh man, feels good. Feels good.
I'm all right.
It feels good. We're just that much closer to 10,000.
The goal isn't done yet.
Oh no, we got to keep moving the goalposts.
Yeah.
Got it.
So I'm taking it in stride, but I say we ain't done yet.
We ain't done yet. Thank you, MH. We appreciate it. Hello. Thank you for being here. Ms. Deb said congrats on 7,010 subscribers. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Want to go with YOLO is here. She says, happy Thursday.
Thank you, MMH family. Thank you for being members as well. And on the go with YOLO, thank you for being a member as well.
Absolutely. Florida Cruisers are here. They said, hello, everyone. Hello, Florida Cruisers.
Hello.
Thank you for being here. Let's see here. On the go with YOLO is speaking to Miss Deb and MH. I was going to read it.
I know you were. You read it like it was something.
Congrats on 10K. I know that's right. You better speak it. You better speak it. Congrats on 10K. That's right. 10K. Let's see. Good evening, Alicia. How are you? We hope you are doing well.
Thank you for being here. Oh,
absolutely.
See, thank you for being a member as well.
Absolutely. Cruise Nuts is here.
Cruise Nuts, thank you for being here.
Let's see here. Kristen said, hey, Miss Parker in chat. Thank you for being here.
Hey, Kristen, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well.
Absolutely. Kathy B is here. Hey, Kathy B with the dance. Thank you for using those emojis, and thank you for being a member.
There you go.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
Hey. All right. Let's see. You guys have great content. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. We work hard.
We work very hard. Hey, Joan. How are
Joan,
you?
thank you for being here.
Joan said, when is the next cruise?
I'm gonna be all the way real with you, Joan. This is just me being transparent. It's just me and you right now, Joan. Just me and you, Joan. I have no idea. It may be June. It may be July. Collectively, I have no idea when our next cruise is. I know when her next cruise is, for sure.
Yes.
We got to fill in the blanks.
There's some things in the works. Yes. Let's see here. Question: will you be on MSC sailed? Let's see. We will be on MSC sailed on this ship. Which ship?
We will be. I'll read that for you because we will be sailing on MSC Seascape in August. Have you guys sailed on this ship?
I'm sorry, I was reading the side panel. My bad.
No, we sailed on the seaside? We sailed on the seaside.
Yes.
Not the seascape. I think there are people in this chat who have sailed the seascape. So if you guys just want to pull your collective thoughts together, if you have, and let Florida Cruisers know, that'd be greatly appreciated.
So our goal is to sell MSC again and give them another fair shot. And the goal is to do for World America. Now we're going to be transparent because you guys know who we are. We have not booked it yet. Just because.
I love your hearty chuckle. You chuckle so hard.
Because we're trying to do better with that, but you know, the second you try to do better, life just starts gut punching you. So as of right now, the goal is to sell the inaugural for World America. Hopefully the price does not go up too much before we lock it in. We are trying to just make some moves in life, but that is the goal. So MSC, hopefully, unless something amazing pops up and we cannot resist it, that is the goal for MSC the next time. Yeah.
What she said.
Okay. Let's see here. Joan said, good to see y'all. It's good to see you too, Joan. Thanks for being here. Let's see here. Sig the Solo Cruise is here. She said, hey, Parkers.
Hello, Sig the Solo Cruiser.
My sister. My sister. That's my sister right there.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
we'll
my sister.
explain why in a couple minutes.
Yes. I'm packing and listening to. Oh, that's right. Because you already had like your Monday meetup. So that means you're getting ready to go cruising. And she can drop it in chat in case anybody didn't see it. But if she does not drop it, y'all got to go back and watch Monday Meetup so y'all can know where C is going.
Is this also because you forgot?
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
No, I know. Thank you for the 7K. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
We gotta turn it up so they can hear it. Apparently, it does not translate through the stream. There we go.
Thank you.
I go back and watch. I was like, that did not translate. That's that sunshine shimmy. Yeah. Got that from Florida.
Not all of us were blessed enough to be in Florida this week.
It's the praise dance. It's the break dance. Please break dance. Jesus Christ. It's only 7:13.
Oh my gosh. I love you dearly.
It's only 7:13. Hey, LaQuinta, how are you?
You got a 5-day home vacation, like a vacation away from home. You should be like the synapses should be
really
firing.
Really?
What?
Thank you. LaQuinta says, hey, Parker's gonna go and chat. Congratulations on 7K. Today has been a long day. Have a great live. I will catch a replay. Blessings to you all. Thank you, LaQuinta.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Yes, and thank you, and we hope you have the rest of your evening is not as stressful as your day was. Let's see here. Thank you, YOLO. She said congratulations. Cat Calico's here. She said pew. I'm just gonna sing. That's what it means.
I love the name.
I love Cat Calico. And look what we got. We got a super chat. Said I wanted to make it an even 10, but YouTube is a hater. I agree. Thank you, Bam. We appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. This is amazing.
Thank you.
Joan said, leaving on May 7th to go on a cruise. You know you got to tell us which cruise, Joan. You know I need to know. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, YOLO. I made it rain a little bit.
This is going to be a very short night.
Oh my goodness, my bad. I want to get on the same shit with y'all. That's why she's asking, and we understand why you're asking.
We understand.
We make it very hard for people to sell with us. That's kind of why we do the group cruise, because a lot of our cruises, it's just the way our life is set up. A lot of our cruises are last minute. Hopefully, going into like the end of 2024 forward, we can start making more solid plans. It's just that we knew last year, Shay's graduating from high school. We got to get her off to college. That it's hard to plan stuff like in this time frame. Like she has prom tomorrow, so it's just hard to plan things right now, especially we don't know like when college move-in day is going to be and all that stuff. So we're just kind of trying to keep this portion of our time light because we just really don't know what's going to be happening. So, yeah, thank you. But if you do want to join us, you can join us on our next Parker Fam group cruise. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. We will be on the Utopia of the Seas, December 13th of next year. It is a 4-day, 3-night sailing. And if you want to join us, please let us know, and I can send you information and get you all signed up.
Or we also have a cruise on the Celebrity Beyond on October 13th.
BYOC
/
Kickback Cruise. BYOC means bring your own cruise, and that's technically what this is going to be, because we will be more than glad to book you, or you can book yourself, or whatever the situation would be, but I would love to book you. And you just get to come and hang out with some of us content creators. It's going to be a few of us there, so whoever's going to be there, you're more than free to drop it in the chat. But that is our next like group type cruise, and that is going to be in October of this year, October 13th. Let's see here. I think I went back up. I sell Seascape. What you want to know, Florida cruisers? She said, World America, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
All
right, we're going to put down a deposit tonight. See? He said, let's see here. Kat B said, this is a very, very intricate super sticker. Well, it's something about a video game controller, but just, you know what? Thank you, Kat B. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super sticker. it is going to pay for all of these cruises that we have sailed or are going to sail. So everything you guys are sending us is going back to the channel in some form or fashion, believe me. Join us on World America, says MH. What?
I'm not kidding.
Why you keep looking at me? Well,
they're very well. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's like one cruise every 3 or 4 cruises. I say, hey, let's do this, and she's like, okay. So maybe that's one out of the 4, 1 out of the 5.
Yeah, because he really doesn't say that a lot.
I don't say what a lot.
Yeah, hey, let's do this. Like, you don't really like forcefully say.
No, I did Disney and MSC
and Margaritaville
and Celebrity Ascent
and Margaritaville. And there is one more.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But how many cruises have we been on? Us collectively.
21 collectively.
So that rounds out to about 1 out of every 4. Thank you. I can do math.
Alicia says, Florida cruises, yes, the food wasn't the best, but that's subjective, and that is true. We always say find out on your own what you think about certain things, but I know, in my opinion, if I had to say about the food, it wasn't great on MSC.
I wish I had more thumbs.
More thumbs down. Yes, we'll be on board the inaugural and preview. All right now. Okay with the invites. Thank you, See, I've done MSC before, so I'm giving the Seascape a chance. I got a good deal for 7 days. They have great deals.
They have good deals.
They have great deals. It's just everything else that we got to figure out. Royal Caribbean, the Symphony of the Seas. That's the ship that she's in.
Oh, I want to go on the Symphony.
I know. Did we have Symphony book last year or Harmony? We had to miss it. We had Harmony book last year. We had to miss it. What up, though, fam? Congrats on 7K. Keep up the hard work. Y'all deserve it. Thank you,
guys. We appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And what up, though? Thank you for being here. Hope she has fun at prom. It's like one of the last milestones, so I'm trying to be like have that mom moment.
Maybe because it's my beard. Maybe once oh no, please. Okay. I got you. And that was only because I didn't want to hear what she had to say. Not for any other reason. I didn't want to hear what she had to say.
We're back. We can't wait for Shay's prom dress reveal. Oh, you guys gonna love the pic. You're gonna love the pic. I think you're gonna love the pic. Yeet. There you go. What's up, fam? Thanks for being here. We appreciate you, G Fox. That was very nasty. Yes, it was. See what she said? Book it.
Is that like the reading program?
Oh, the book it. We ain't giving away no free pizza. So,
what if we did do that?
Oh, give away a free personal pen?
Yeah.
You want to give one away?
For like, yeah, we can find some way to incorporate the book it program into Parkers on the Go.
We're gonna give away a free pizza,
free personal pen. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Oh boy, Regina is here. Hey, Regina, how are you?
Thank you for being a member as well.
And thank you for the congrats on 7K. We appreciate it. Hey, Random Recess, how are you
guys?
Thanks
for being here.
Thanks for being here.
We met them on the Icon.
Yeah, how's that West Coast weather treat y'all? We're jealous. Very jealous.
Jealous of time zone.
Yes. What it do, family? Hey, Philly D, how are you guys?
What up, though? Thank y'all for being here. Absolutely. Thank you for being members as well. Oh, that's good guy Phil, by the
way. he's such a good guy. Y'all doing Utopia? We'll be on the first 2 sailings, first back-to-back, 3 days. Just didn't feel like enough. I agree. And I've been saying that since they said it was going to be like a short cruise ship that we needed to figure out a way to do a back-to-back because it's not enough. Like 3 days on a ship that size is just crazy. Yeah. So we won't be on the inaugural, not unless we hit a miracle, but I think all the miracles have been given out. So unless unless the sponsorship guys come down on us, we will not be on the inaugural, but we are selling it for our group cruise next year. Hopefully we can get on it before next year so we can kind of scope it out ourselves. But we do have a group cruise next year for Icon Utopia of the Seas. Symphony has a 4-day in November if you want to try it.
We don't have
anything
in
for
November.
Our last cruise of this year that is booked is the BYOC.
Well, that's probably not going to end up being the case.
No. Send me those dates or drop them in the chat. What are the prom colors for Shay? Miss Deb. Now, I can't tell you what the colors are, Miss Deb, because if I tell you what the colors are, that means you're going to figure out what dress is. You have one more day. I like that idea, the free personal pan pizza. Yeah, I really like it too.
We're going to figure it out.
Yeah, we're going to figure it out. I know you guys are going to give us some hints on how to do it. Phil said, don't start.
Well, I'm calling you. You texted me like, hey, here's some proof that I'm a good guy. And he used, I'm not going to put out personal conversations, but basically like he's a good guy.
He is a good guy. I ain't saying he wasn't no bully in school, but he is a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy. He's a genuinely good guy. That's right. They do live in Texas. That's right. Because they went to Southwest Festival. Is that what it was? South by Southwest Festival one year. And I was jealous because I was looking at their social media. I was like, dang, I want to go to that. They live in Austin, Texas. It's mid-80s and getting hot. We do love the West Coast, though. Oh, no, absolutely. Absolutely love the West Coast. And we had memories pop up because, at the beginning of the month was our 1 year of when we did the whole LA trip with Disneyland and WrestleMania and all that stuff. We were home. So we just sat here, was like, man, oh man. We just got off Jubilee and it was so much better than Mardi Gras. Have y'all done Jubilee?
We have not.
We have it scheduled. We actually have deposit on it for September, but we don't know if we're going to do it.
Right, I know.
I had to rush and eat my dinner before, like 30 seconds before I turned on the live. I have made me some salmon.
No, it's not. It's one of those things where it's like, if you can convince me that it's different than like Mardi Gras or Celebration, then I'll be a little bit more excited about it trying to get on it. But if it's just kind of like those, then I can kind of probably wait on it.
Yeah, I mean, I have heard people say that it's better, but yeah, drop in the chat if you've done Jubilee, like what made it better than the
what made it better?
To kind of convince us to do it. Because as of right now, I don't know. Digital pizza gift card.
Huh.
Well, that's what I was thinking, but I'm trying to figure out how we would get there.
Yeah, like what are we doing to
right
part of the booking program?
Right. Symphony of the Seas, November 6th through the 10th, just going to Cozumel. I'll be on board with my sister Cheryl and a few subscribers. Okay. It's November 6th through the 10th. Let me pull that date up on my calendar so I can remember. I'm just gonna open the date so I know.
We don't have anything booked for Thanksgiving.
We don't have anything booked for Thanksgiving.
That's next. Is that next year? 25.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. We did not have anything booked for Thanksgiving. So, y'all not talkative tonight. We're already at the bottom of the chat. Well, it was fun. It's prettier for sure. We have a lot going on. I'm sorry.
No, you have a lot. I'm pristine over here.
It's prettier for sure. Makes sense that it's hard to pay more for the same type of ships. We haven't done Celebration yet. Just felt more organized.
Yeah, like pretty much. From what I've heard, it's just kind of the same. There's some stuff that's different, obviously. But if I thought the Celebration. Don't get me wrong, I like the Mardi Gras and the Celebration. It's just if it's like the same type with no like updated features or anything, then
yeah. Alicia says someone passed away on Horizon.
Bro, Horizon.
Carnival.
No.
Yeah.
I know. That's not the fire ship, is it?
No, that was Freedom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Carnival's had some weird news happening here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm praying for their family. Anybody know like what happened, or is just that somebody passed away? Because I know it was another ship that happened. They said they had a evac a pregnant lady that was on the ship. And then also I'm always confused about like, because I know they saying you're not supposed to sell after 23 weeks, but sometimes we on the ship and people be looking super pregnant, like super. And I'm just trying to figure out like how do you I guess you can't technically ask anybody how far along they are, like medical because of HIPAA, but good gracious, some people like they about to deliver.
Don't they ask you? I guess you could lie.
They ask you.
I guess you could lie, right?
Yeah, they ask you. Pregnant lady was evac from Disney, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was Disney.
Yeah.
But it's still like, I know, but how do you have to like bring a doctor's note? I've never had a client or like anybody like with that situation, but I know people really look like more than 23 weeks pregnant when they're on the ship sometimes. So I always just wonder that. The Post said it was an older lady who passed away in her sleep. Her birthday was Monday.
Hey man, man.
I mean,
if that's how you go, then there are worse places to go. Than on the high seas.
Yeah, now that doesn't make it easy for the family because they got to figure out how to get
absolutely not.
But anytime you pass away is inconvenient for somebody. So, but you might as well be happy when you go. So, you might as well be happy when you go. So, we've definitely run across some news, but before we get, I guess we can talk about the news first and then get into my travels.
No, interested.
Last week I did say that I was leaving, and I did.
She got the fudge out of here.
I did. Let's see. What's your advice about Royal Key? Is it worth it? Doesn't seem like it would be. Kind of like Fast to the Fun. Okay, yeah, it's definitely like Fast to the Fun. We have not particularly done Royal Key ourselves because I just didn't see the benefit of it. We've never been on a sailing where I felt the need to pay that much per day to have access to that. And
remind me again what
it's like Faster to the Fun. It's their version of Faster to the Fun, except where you get like priority, like tender and all that stuff. But we never take advantage of any of the perks of having it. Like we're not going to be up at 7 o'clock in the morning waiting in line for a tender boat. Like we're just never going to be those people. So it doesn't benefit us. Ships are boarding people so much faster than what they were pre-pandemic. So it's not worth it anymore to have that to me. Then there are some features that it does have that some people might find interesting, but just for me, it's just not worth spending extra money to have that perk. And that's just my personal opinion. Like the perks doesn't make enough of a difference for me to spend that money.
Yeah, if y'all have an opinion, let us know what your opinion is.
Yeah, because I know like YFC did Royal Key, but we just didn't. Taking my bestie on Jubilee for her birthday later this year. It will be my second Carnival sailing, and it is on a casino offer. My girl, this casino offer.
Gracious sakes. I just want a casino offer.
Just one,
somewhere.
Man. Don't nobody will give us. And I spends my money in the casino.
She does. I have the receipts to prove it.
I spends my money, and they don't want to give me no offers. Somebody, please. Anybody. Like we've never got casino offers as good as we did that from Wonder. We ain't got 1 cent. We haven't gotten one casino offer since.
We got what, 2 or 3 cruises off of that.
Yeah. I guess they said they weren't gonna give them to us. We don't play enough. I play hard now.
She go hard in the paint now.
I do. I really do.
Good or bad, she goes hard in the paint.
Definitely do Rudy Sea Grill on Jubilee if you haven't. We loved it. Gotta like seafood though. Yeah, Sea with C did Rudy's on Celebration. She didn't like it.
She didn't get a book out of it though.
She did get a book out of it. She didn't like it. I do like seafood, but most cruise ships, their seafood is like heavily shrimp based, and I can't eat shrimp, so it's hard for me to pay that money.
You don't know.
Brandon, I do know that. Well, you want me to just try one and see what happens?
When last time you tried?
About 20 years ago.
What happened?
What you mean? What happened?
What happened?
My throat closed up. In my head, I broke out hives. That ain't enough for you?
But you're still fighting. But you're still here.
Plus, Brandon doesn't like any seafood but shrimp. So it doesn't benefit
particularly
us.
Grilled shrimp.
Yeah, that's really all. So that's
grilled shrimp is my jam.
Yeah. Royal being stingy. I haven't had one in 2 months other than our annual offer.
We don't even get those. What the hell is the annual offer? But when was the last time we had? Did we sell Royal last year at all?
No, because we didn't get any casino offers.
We were on your biggest ship ever created, expensive
twice,
and the new biggest expensive ship ever. Keep up, baby.
No, I was on that one twice. I was on Wonder twice.
I'm talking about since like recently.
And I was on Icon.
Well, you on Wonder like a year and a half ago.
But still, we've sailed Royal. we have sailed them, and we just got off a Mariner.
Yeah, but just all we need is one. We just need one.
Boy, we won't disappoint you. We play in a casino too, but Carnival Casino players gamble so much. Saw people with 20K casino points, and they were sitting there with 500. Listen, Brandon just walks around and look at people.
I do.
And especially the first night.
Because what the hell else am I do? Because my wife tells me to get away from her.
Yeah, no, you can't be around me when I'm playing. Like, it throws my vibe off.
Why?
Because it seems like the second you walk out, I start losing. I'm telling you, I be doing fine, and then you walk up, and then you sit there, and I don't know if you sending vibes at the machine, but
I'm on my phone 95% of the time.
The machine knows you're there, and the vibe is thrown off, and then I don't win no more. It happens every single time. It's been one time where it was like, hey, stay here for a minute. That was a long time ago. When was the last time I was like, you can't move? Like, stay here for a minute.
Never. It's always, I'm in the casino. I'm on the phone. I'm not even paying attention to the machine. And you're like, this last time on the Icon, you had just got fed up and had enough. You just explicitly told me to get the hell on. So like, I don't want to say it, but I really don't want to say it.
But you got to go.
But it's like every time you're around, I don't win. Bet, say less.
Captain said, dang. Hey, Arlene,
thanks for being
Happy
here.
Thursday.
All right, fine, I'll get the hell on.
What's the most points you've ever seen?
Yeah, it was like somewhere over 20.
Yeah, it was near, and it was like the second night. But it's like some people, by the time you get to like 11 or 12 o'clock the first night, they already got like 10, 15,000 points. It's like, what have you been doing?
People are sitting there before sail away.
I saw a guy when we were in Florida, and he was betting like $3.20, and he was literally doing this. I don't know if y'all can hear the mic, but he wasn't even giving it time to like turn. He was just hitting the machine over and over again. And I was like, dude, you ain't even got a full rotation.
I saw somebody take $700 out of an ATM. Like on Mariner, I think it was Mariner or it was one. Just random, just take $700 out of an ATM.
And I'll be sitting here thinking like, dang, that's bill money. $700?
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy. Chris makes me walk away. Listen, sometimes you just got to sacrifice.
Siobhan gets mad at me because she'll hit. Now, how do I know she hits if I'm not around? So she'll hit. You remember, because she don't hit if I ain't around. She only hits when I'm not around. But She hits.
He hits. He knows I hit because he comes back after, and I told him I hit. Go ahead.
She hits, and I was like, okay, maybe now's the time to this. Is like, let's call it a night while we're up. Let's just get out of here. And she's like,
go ahead and lie.
Siobhan, you're not telling me. You have not told me. Don't tell me how to spend my money.
Yes, now I'm gonna tell you that. But I don't need you sitting like I don't need you hawking me like you my parent.
I'm not trying to hawk you like you're a parent. I know gambling. Gambling's kind of my thing. I've been doing gambling since 2002. So I know how this. I kind of know the landscape of gambling. Get up and walk away while you're ahead. And if you need to come back the next day and fight again, you can. But at least you end the night on a high note and you got confidence going into the next day. No.
I get a bloodlust.
Yes, you sit there and you lose and then you mad. It's
because you told me to leave. Yellow laughing. Dude, that's a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot. Y'all supposed to be good luck charms.
Apparently not, Miss Dale. Apparently not. I at least I am not hers.
I hate to lose my money. It's a setup. It's all a setup, Miss Dale, but it's fun when you're winning. It's something that goes through my. Okay, never mind. Hey B-Zilla, how are you?
Thank you for being a member. No, go ahead.
No, it's fine.
No. What were you gonna say?
What's that serious?
It is to me.
Gotta bank the wins. Yeah, it feels like the casino offers have gotten harder. Vegas is still pretty good for us for deals. We've never been to Vegas.
That might change depending on what World Wrestling Entertainment does. But what were you going to say?
No, I was just going to say, I always, I think in my mind it's always like, hey, like, if I win, I could, pay a bill and that's always what I'm thinking is, like, if I hit, I could do this and I could do that. So that's always why I feel like I play so intently because I feel like, hey, I could do this with it.
And somebody who's gambled and, once you get there, you're done.
Oh, I walk in like that.
I know, but once you if I think Yellow has some good gambling advice, you have to go in with the express intent that you're already going to lose it.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you get is a plus. You can't. I know it's hard, but you can't go in thinking, oh, if I make this much, I can pay a bill or I can pay the cruise off. You can't. Really go into it because then at that point it's not fun. It's not fun anymore.
It's like work. Okay.
Yeah.
You're right. You are absolutely right. Bob goes to bed and leaves me to my own devices because I ain't leaving. No, we have never been to Vegas. So we've talked about going to Vegas prior. And Brendan, first when I was talking about doing it, Brendan was like, well, I feel like Vegas is not something you do with your spouse the first time. You got to do it on a guy's trip, on a girl's trip. So I was like, okay, that's how he felt. So I just left it. Then I was looking for opportunities to go. I never really had opportunities. And then now he's like, I want to go to Vegas. And I want to go to Vegas. But I think he's past guy's trip, girl's trip thing. We just want to go because we haven't been. So, and then I guess there is no perfect time to go because it's just going to be hot all the time. So I don't know. I don't know. We've never been. We love going to Vegas with newbies. It's the best place on earth. Let's collab when you go. Okay. We've never couldn't even tell you what to do in Vegas. We know Team Reese has been to Vegas and they spend time there because I think they have family there, but we've never been. So we would love to go.
Yeah, if WrestleMania is there next year, we're definitely going. That's not even That's not even a question. And WrestleMania is usually around between. It's usually early April, but I think they might move it to May. But if WrestleMania is there, then we're going next spring.
Vegas could be your solo trip, Brandon.
Bro, don't lead me to Vegas my own devices, especially with sports gambling out there. Nah. I won't be able to come back home.
You better come back.
No, because there was this guy who had to go. Something happened in Vegas, and he went in front of people. I think it was he got arrested for something, and he had like a bail hearing. He was like, "Yeah, it's Vegas's fault because I come here with certain amount of money, and then they keep feeding me drinks and food, and I just don't leave, and I keep spending money, so it's their fault."
Well, they keep feeding him drinks because they know he's gonna spend money. He ain't lying.
So he was like, "Well," I was like, "No, well, at least I don't drink. At least I got that going for me."
Yeah, that's true. I've been to Vegas 3 times so far.
This year, probably.
I doubt it.
Knowing her,
I can tell you I doubt it. I
don't know who she is.
Vegas trip, says Alicia. So I went to Maryland one year. We went to the MGM there, and I like registered for their account, like the rewards account. And like it seems like once a week I get an offer for like Vegas trips. Like, oh, you can fly out of Greensboro. Like I got one recently. You can fly out of Greensboro and stay at the Sahara somewhere like that for $6.52 a person, and we'll give you $60 in free play. And I'm like, $6 ain't no money. I'm spending that trying to get there. but yeah, so like, but they bundle it with airfare and hotel. But sometimes I'm looking in, like, if you just go on their website and look up offers, they'll give you like, okay, if you want to go for 3 nights or 3 or 4 nights, you can go but not pay anything for the hotel room. Like they'll give you a free hotel room, you just pay like the taxes on it. So I'm like, okay, but we've just never had a second look into it. So WrestleMania is supposed to be in Minnesota next year.
Is it though?
Oh boy.
I know they're bidding for it. But I just would not be and maybe it's just me hoping, but somebody kind of leaked it that it's going to be in Vegas. But I know Minnesota is bidding for it.
Okay. Oh yeah, Vegas trip does sound good though. So I guess we can get into where I've been. You want to know where I've been?
Where have you been?
So, in the misadventures of Siobhan. So Friday morning, I flew out to go visit my good friend, my sister Cheryl, and I spent some time with, at her place, and I spent some time by myself, just doing some solo things and trying to get myself in a position to solo travel for Alaska. It also was like a personal getaway, like a break from like being a mother and like love my husband, but being a wife and just like figuring out myself as a person. Like I know myself as a person, but just like spending time to get to know myself. And like it's nothing against Brandon. Brandon's done nothing. It's just sometimes you just need a break. You literally need a break. And I think I made a post today. So if you guys aren't following, please follow Hey Miss Parker. I've grown exponentially for a smaller channel over the past 2 days. I've gained like 30 subscribers, which is really good. So I mean, I'm still bustling for that 200, but yeah. I made a post and I was, in the post I'm saying I've been a mother since I was 19.
Alicia, thank you for being a member as well. I didn't. Sorry. Thank you. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Been a mother since I was 19. Come Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? Monday.
Your young partner?
No, I'm just asking for the day of the week.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. We will be married 8 years. We have been together a long time. So I have been a wife, and I've really just never been alone. Or just like spent that time alone. So for me, it was like a challenge because like I see Sig and I see Carlene, Regina, I see like all these people around me, YOLO, who solo travel. And it's like I always say I don't understand how you do it. And I say that because I've never been by myself. Like I've never just like really just been by myself and just done things independent on my own. So it was more about just like finding myself, dealing with some personal stuff, like finding peace. So for me, I wanted to kind of experience that, and I'm bringing you guys along on that journey on Hey Miss Parker, so you can kind of see what I've done and what I'm doing. So of course, in true, I don't care what it is, in true Parker fashion, there's going to be some mishaps along the way. I couldn't even get on the plane without something happening. So if you guys did not see the pop-up live, yeah, I couldn't even get on the plane without something happening, and I got patted down in TSA. Never happened before. Have TSA pre-check. I have walked through that thing a million times. Never happened before.
Okay, for those who didn't see, for those who didn't watch it pop up live, where did you get? What was your process of getting patted down?
Okay, so I put my luggage on the scanner. Please go back and watch the pop up live. It's hilarious because it's me, C, and Sid Cruiser. So please go back and watch that. And it is on Parker's on the Go. So I went through the scanner, and the lady was like, "Go back, go." I'm like, "Okay, man, it's too early in the morning to be this angry." Like, go, okay. So I turned around and went back. I walked through the machine. They did the whole full body scan thing. Then they were like, "You alerted. We gotta pat you down." I'm like, okay. So no problem. And then she shows me on the machine, there's like a person in a body scan thing, and she shows me the machine where I alerted, and it was like my watch and my crotch. My watch and my crotch. My watch was yellow, my crotch was red. And I'm just looking at her like, oh my God, I don't know. It ain't nothing there, ma'am. Like there's nothing there. I don't know what it alerted. And I'm just explaining to her, like, ma'am, I don't know. Could it be, certain situations? Like, I don't know. She was just looking at me like, ma'am, you give me too much information, but you better put your hands on my personal parts. So I can't really be giving you too much information if this is what you do for a living. So I just need to understand why I'm alerting. Needless to say, it wasn't nothing. I didn't have anything better on. I had on tights and a t-shirt. Like the same thing I travel in just about every time we fly. No problem. Okay, so she's like, well, there's nothing after the intense search. Then get to Florida, and I'm like, okay, I flew into Miami, but I had to get to Sig's. She does not live in Miami. So I was like, I'm gonna take an Uber or a Lyft. Well, the Uber or the Lyft were like $60. Okay, this is crazy. So I was like, I'm gonna take a Brightline. Took Brightline because it was only $39 for premium seating. Bet I'm gonna take Brightline. Get on Brightline, go to premium, put my luggage over the like overhead thing, sit down. The guy comes by, mimosa. Of course, I have a mimosa. He gives me my own little personal bottle of Prosecco. I have my orange juice. I make my mimosa. I'm on the phone with Brandon. I'm showing him what I got. And then he gives me, would you like prosciutto and cheese? Absolutely. He gives me a little lunchbox. I have my little snacks. Stop is coming up. I got to see if this is the right stop. So I searched the chat with Sig. She's like, hey, you're supposed to get off on Aventura. Okay, cool. So I start packing up my stuff to get up. The train stops. The train says, oh, wait a minute. It's going to be a quick stop. So you got to hurry up and get off. That's basically what they're saying. I get up, pick up everything, knock my orange juice over. Or as Brandon would say, you could have told me it had liquor in it.
Okay.
I locked my Prosecco.
So you guys got more of the story than I did. When I was on the phone with her, she was like, oh, I spilled my juice. Not mimosa. It was 5 times out of 5 times the story was discussed with her before the live, it was juice. Not alcohol. Go.
But I wasn't drunk, so I don't know why that made a difference. Like, it don't make a difference. I mean, I may have had a whole 10 minutes. So anyway, I'm trying to find like the guy that services the car. He was off of the car. I go to get him so I can wipe up my seat. And of course it spills on the tray table and into the seat. So I go to get him, and then there's like a guy in a walker, a guy in a wheelchair. There's 3 other people around him, and they're like forcing their way onto the train. So I was like, okay, so I got to turn around and go back the other way. The lady that's supposed to be sitting in my seat, sitting there with an attitude, like she had a screw face on. So I'm just like, ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get somebody to clean up. Like, it was my fault. So the train was like, we about to move. Get off the train, because we about to move. So this your stop. I suggest you get off the train. So I'm like, okay, well, I got to get off the train. And I'm sorry, ma'am, the seat just going to have orange juice in it. I get off the train, and I'm like, dang, that train, they wasn't playing. Like, it's really pulling away. Like, the second I pulled away, the door closed. I got off, the door closed. Train pulls away. And as the train pulls away, I'm like, I be daggone. My luggage is on that train.
Brandon.
I left my luggage.
I left my luggage. Left my bag.
I gotta call you back. Yeah. So just like that. So to find out how I got my luggage back, hey, Miss Parker, but that's what happened. It's so the story's over on Hey, Miss Parker. So yeah, it would not be without incident if something did not happen. Saying that to say is that even though things did happen, I had an amazing time. Like, once I got there, everything was great. Like, just hanging out with C and Sig was amazing. Just being there, having the conversations with Sig and going off and doing my own thing, like having that personal time to, like, you know, making a schedule on what I was going to do that day. Like, okay, so I brought all this information I got from some of my travel agent trainers, and in my mind, I'm like, okay, if I were a client and I was going to be there for a day before, a couple of days before, like, what would I suggest the client do? So I tried to do those things. And I really had a good time just exploring the area alone. And I was nervous because I don't do stuff like that. So in my mind, I kept telling myself, you're just going to the grocery store. Just running to Walmart. Like, that's how I got myself in the mind of, like, going somewhere. So I kept saying, it's just like running to Walmart. It's just like going to the grocery store. It's just like going to grab something to eat. So that's how I put myself in the position of going out and doing things on my own and just spending that time alone. Totally understand solo travel is a must. Absolutely. It is so rewarding and refreshing. I mean, really, I wasn't ready to come home. Not because I don't love my family. It's just that I was enjoying spending that time.
Supportive husband here, not to toot my own horn, but I was like, don't rush back, like, because I would rather, have you as close to 100% as possible than to rush back home and really feel the same way that you did. Who knew? Like, it happened. But no, I really wanted her to stay as long as she wanted and as long as she needed, because she all I got. So if she's broken, then I'm broken, and that ain't gonna work long term. So I wanted her to stay as long as she needed to stay.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're
welcome. And Sig is trying to get us drunk. Girl, it got worse after you left. It didn't get no better. It got worse after you left. Okay, you escaped. She said it rhymes.
Crotch and watch.
Crotch and watch. Not kryptonite. You gotta be ready when they stop. They are dead serious about being a quick stop. And they were, like, they told you, they were like, we're coming up on the stop. So I figured they were saying they were coming up on the stop. I at least had 5 minutes. No, they meant like within the next 1 to 2 minutes, you need to be ready to get off this train. And I didn't realize the stop was coming up that fast. So I was like packing my stuff up, and I was packed up because I had unplugged up my phone, and I was on, just trying to pack up all my snacks and all that stuff, and
it takes her forever to pack.
It takes me forever. That's my fault. Mimosa is mostly juice when other people make it. Well, I had to make my own. They gave me a bottle of orange juice and a bottle, and it was like this. The orange juice bottle was like that big, and the mimosa bottle was like that tall. So you had to make your own. Let's see. Sounds like you are heavy-handed, Sig. She is. She is. She got a heavy hand. She got a heavy pour. So, yes, Yolo, I pretend to be busy so she could go out by herself. The me and Clarence spent quality time together while she was out.
Man, thank goodness you're a good friend, huh?
Yeah, she's an amazing friend.
No, you think you're a good friend. Get her out right now.
Brandon. Hey, Liam, how are you?
Liam, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well.
Yes, I made it back home. Did your bad make it back? How was Brandon doing your time away? So how were you doing my time away, Brandon? Let's talk about that.
It always takes me about a day or so to get used to like her not being here. I had to work. I worked Friday and Saturday, so those days were pretty much covered. And then Sunday, thankfully, like basketball's been on, so that's kind of been taking my mind off. You're not being here. So I mean, I was fine. It was nothing that I probably wouldn't have done with you here. If that makes any sense, like I probably would do the same thing if you were here. So
yeah,
because life doesn't stop. I couldn't really do what I wanted to do because I'm not used to being by myself either. Like I've never went out to dinner by myself. I've never went to the movies by myself. So I was gonna go do some of those things, but
kids, life.
Yeah. So, yeah. It was a normal everything I would normally do, except Shimon just wasn't here.
Yeah. But yeah, Liam, I got my bag back the same day. It was later that day, but it was the same day. She said, I was trying to be a good hostess, homemade drinks at Uber Eats.
Is that accurate?
Yes, it's very accurate. She very much made sure we had breakfast in the morning, and she made sure I had a nightcap every night.
Sharon was like yesterday was like the first day she hadn't had a drink in like 5 or 6 days.
Brandon said, how do it feel? I was like, man, listen, my liver is patting me on the back right now. Because we were getting it in. Now, we was on vacation. Liam said, why did I miss? She said everything. Oh, my goodness. It would be great to see Brandon's vlog a solo trip.
I don't know where I would go. I don't suppose I could go like to maybe a baseball game or something. But I am so wound tightly to do anything.
Are you? Is it just nerves, or is it just like you feel uncomfortable, like just holding up a camera and talking? Yeah. Like it's different when you have somebody there because you can play off of them. But like when it's you definitely have to be comfortable.
Little known fact, I didn't tell you this. Tell the world. I was invited to a strip club on Saturday night. I did not go.
Who invited you to? You can whisper. Okay. No, I wouldn't have cared.
I mean, I know you would. I
would not have cared. Not one bit.
I know you wouldn't. It was just kind of had Jaden, so it's just like,
Why does homemade drink sound like moonshine? It was close, Liam. It was very close, Liam. Yo said, I love going to the movies by myself, and New York doesn't have AMC A-list.
Yeah, well, we have the Cinemark thing, which I need to update my card on. I was gonna go, but I was gonna go try to hit a matinee because I would rather hit a matinee because the movie theater that we have the Cinemark thing with is 30 minutes away. So it's like if you're over there past a certain time, then you're stuck there. So I wanted to kind of go in the morning or like early afternoon so I can get back over here.
Mm-hmm.
But again, kids, life, I just could never make it over there. So that's something I would have done. I wanted to do. It just never happened.
6 said, Brandon, go to the Baseball Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio.
1. That's the Football Hall of Fame. The Baseball Hall of Fame is in Cooperstown, Ohio. Little known fact.
She should know that.
I don't like correcting people, but when you're not right, you're just not right. So.
Okay. Leo says, strip club, tell us more.
There's nothing to tell. I didn't go.
The strip club invite sounds like something Sig would do.
Well, she did end up at a Diddy party, apparently. But yeah, I got invited to a strip club, but it would have felt weird leaving everybody sleep and like my son's here, like my autistic son's upstairs and everybody else is asleep and I'm at a strip club. It's just I just didn't.
6 said, I was testing you. You passed.
I can believe she did that. I don't trust anything 6 says.
You should trust her. I will say this.
I'm
I know you are.
Kidding.
I know you are. But I mean, not take the kids with you. All right, Leo.
I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I did take my 18-year-old autistic son?
He's 19 now. He's 19.
Wouldn't it be funny if I took my 18-year-old autistic son to the strip club? Wouldn't that be hilarious?
No. Yeah, no, we're not. She said that is being a responsible parent.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah. Yes.
That's
why I'm home and not in Florida?
Yeah, if it was me, I'll still be in Florida. But that's just me.
That's why I'm home. Unlike the lady who went on a cruise and left her sitting. Hey, the 8-year-old had a cell phone.
Is that the excuse?
She gave the kid a cell phone and she had a webcam and she was watching them from the ship.
Bro, I don't even.
A cell phone and a webcam.
Did it? No, just no. All knows. All knows. Are you that desperate to get out of here?
Did leave a cell phone and a webcam with an 8-year-old?
Did she at least tell people she was leaving?
No,
so people
she didn't tell nobody. The neighbors ratted her out. The neighbors saw her rolling the suitcase out, but they kept hearing noises in the apartment.
What an idiot. Is there a better way she could have got away with that?
She could have got a babysitter. That might have did it.
What's the boy's pappy?
Please. The neighbors snitched. The neighbors called the police to do a welfare check because they remember her leaving with her suitcase, but she didn't come back for a few days. So they remembered her leaving and they called.
So the neighbors didn't mind their business? No,
because apparently she lived in an upscale luxury apartment or something. They said she lived in an upscale apartment. So, they're very concerned neighbors.
Were they, nothing.
Leaves, I guess 8 + 6 is 14.
Combined, we should have this thing.
She should have brought the kids and put them in the kids camp. She wasn't a girl. She was going to have a good old time.
Did she go on Virgin?
I don't know what ship she went on. And it's crazy because the police was calling her and she was just like, she just caught a flight. She wasn't on a cruise. She had just caught a flight, but she was going to be right back. But she was in the middle of the ocean. And they were like, well, you need to come meet us, but she never showed up. Of course she can't show up. She was on the ship. Man, my nerves would have been shot. Are you letting your dog? They see what I'm saying?
Get that dog out of our yard, bro.
You let your dog, and that dog about to cop a squat in our yard. See what I'm saying? This is what we got to deal with. This ain't the same dog. He gonna let this dog. It's something in our yard. Cause Bingo be smelling that same spot. Let's see. Sit down, crotchety. Sit down, crotchety. Better be a crotchety old man. Let me look. What you gonna do? What you looking gonna do? The dog's still gonna be in our yard. So what's right there in that spot though? I am very interested in knowing that dog copping a squat. He gone now. Uh, I'm sorry. They were sick of her shiggity. And was that was like, you got to get here right now.
What would you do?
What would I do?
Would you-
Not leave my kids at the house.
No, would you have called the police?
Hell yeah. I would call the police. I wouldn't have minded them babies. Those, you know how I am about kids. Those are babies. Now they can't protect themselves. Now if they had been teenagers, I would have minded my business because hey.
So teenager was the cutoff. Like if they were like 10 or 11.
No.
Teenagers cut off.
Yeah, I'm like, if they've been like 16 or 17, mind your business. Anything 15 or under, you got called the popo.
I wonder, like, did she just go get groceries? And like, hey,
They said it was a mess. They said it was a mess. They said she had, like, it was food all over the place. So she didn't have it because the kids had it. It was food all over the place. It was a mess. They are Karens. Also, I feel like, what if the kids using the stove in this luxury upscale apartment building and something happened?
I couldn't enjoy myself because I would be paranoid the whole time.
But I bet you once the cops called her and asked her where she was at, I bet her nerves were bad. She wasn't having a good time no more. But she knew what was coming. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that motivated her to turn up some more.
Well,
my nerves would have been too bad. I want to be able to enjoy myself.
Well, this is my last hurrah. You win some, you lose some.
Neighbors only mind their business when someone gets unalive. They don't. Yeah, that's the only time. You are right. That's the only time. My grandparents kept a BB pew pew for this exact reason. The dogs.
Sensitive subject because I had a dog get shot by a pew pew, BB pew pew, and get unalive. So I'm very sensitive.
What was that dog name? What was his name?
I can't remember which dog this was.
Pete.
Oh no, the one-eyed dog named Pete. No, the one-eyed dog named Pete got into a fight with the neighbor's dog and lost.
Did he lose bad?
Schwan, he
died.
He was not here anymore afterwards.
Dang, so he got taken
No. I can't remember how Pete passed. I know he lost the eye because he got into a fight with a neighbor's dog. I'm not sure how he got unalived.
Now put your eye out. So question, how far would you go to stay safe? Because I saw this earlier and I wanted to know what people's thoughts were. So how far would you go to stay safe? Let's see here. Let's try to get the right one. There we go. Would you go this far? So this lady had her cousin sew a air tag underneath her wig or underneath her braids, she says, so she could keep herself safe because she was going to Mexico for her 21st birthday and she wanted to make sure that her cousin had track of her the whole time she was gone. So would you go this far to stay safe? Is the question.
Would you?
I don't know about sewing no air tag on these. I might turn on my location. I don't know if I would sew an air tag into. I don't know. I don't know if I think that's a bad idea either, though. Do you think that's a bad idea?
It's not the worst idea I've ever heard.
She did say that it kept beeping. It was like going off and beeping, which I don't have an air tag, so I don't know what they do. But she said it kept going off and it was kind of throwing her off. But C said, you got to do all that. Just stay home. Alicia said at that point, stay home. Like, what do you do? Leo said, how's that being safe? So they know her location, Leo. They got a tracker.
Yeah, but don't they just have trackers on phone? Like, just download Life 360 at that point, right?
Yeah, but I guess she figured if something happened to her and she didn't have her phone, nobody would know where she was.
But if her hair keeps beeping, then they were like, oh, we got a rat in our presence. Or something. I don't know how thugs gangsters talk.
But I also feel like if you in Mexico and they're in the States, it's gonna be too late anyway.
Yeah, there's that.
Like, what exactly is like this is the extreme.
Yeah, you can't exactly call the local authorities.
This is a whole air tag. She got a pink thing around it. I feel like this screams radiation. And who was she going with? And that's the thing too. Like, if you got to do all that, who? No, I just know. No.
Winter Soldier or something.
If something happens, then they know she is in an empty warehouse. I guess, because at this point, it's too late. Not she's a mule. Somebody called the FBI. Order Freddie Roberts.
Yeah, that seems now that more I think about it, it's that seems sus.
Yeah.
See, and now because people can't have things because they always have to put stuff out. Now
everybody gonna be beeping.
Yeah. So now everybody getting scalped now.
See, daggone, now you know add another level to it.
Everybody's just gonna get scalped now.
Hey, together we travel.
Hey, thank y'all for being here.
Yellow said, and why are you telling people now they know to snatch your wig off? Hey man, somebody saying he got wigs, man. Now what? Like, come on, dog. Okay, so that was one of the questions. This was the other one. Florida is getting a naked cruise line next year. Did y'all know about this? What you doing? What was that? Oh, what was that?
Getting ready.
No. Okay, so it's called the Big Nude Boat. A naked cruise is embarking February 2025, and it sails from Florida. The Big Nude Boat, held by a naked cruise company, Bare Necessities, and Norwegian Cruise Line, is scheduled to depart from Miami February 3rd. It will take its scantily clad guests for a trip through the Caribbean. The cruise will make stops in the Bahamas, Puerto Rico, St. Martin, Dominica, San Marquis, and St. Lucia before it returns February 14th. Passengers are encouraged to leave most of their clothes at home. But this does come with some rules. There will be a self-serve buffet that is a designated clothes-free area at the food. Clothes-free at the food. But clothes will be required inside all the dining rooms. Guests must also sit on a towel when bare bottom on excursions in their staterooms. How you gonna tell somebody how you gonna know somebody is sitting on a towel in their stateroom? The pool deck or in the buffet area, passengers cannot be nude at the port unless announcements are made otherwise. The travel company also emphasized that taking photos and videos of any individual without consent is prohibited, as is wearing lingerie. So you can't, you just got to be naked.
And you can't even take no clothes, so you don't even have the option of no clothes.
So the Norwegian Pearl is the boat that's now the Big Nude Boat. It holds 2,300 passengers and offer a lot of culinary options, hot stone massages, and a whiskey bar, a spa, casino, entertainment, and more. The price range from $2,000 per person up to $33,000 for more upscale cabins.
So is this just a cruise line, or is this like a separate cruise that they're just taking?
So it sounds like it's just a particular cruise that they do once a year. But I shouldn't have did that. Because I don't know what's gonna pop up.
Titties.
Why you say that? I'm sorry, I gotta take that back. Why you say that? That's like gambling on a ship out in the open, telling people your business. It is. Yolo said pass. When we going on that cruise, said Liam. We're not.
You can take take Angel.
No, we're not. Do they have Florida resident rates? Asking for it. What are you asking for, Clarence? That's
hilarious.
It's cold in February. Did that Carnival Pride naked cruise ever happen?
Yeah, that's what I was like. Wasn't that? I think that was in February.
Mm-hmm. Sig, is Clarence going? I'm wondering what are the expressions. Like what's the areas? Like, what do you?
It's like neighborhoods, like
I'm confused. And why is there a particular rule about a certain buffet that you cannot wear clothes? Why would you choose not to wear clothes at the buffet?
and is there an age limit on this thing?
And how long are y'all gonna take that shit out of commission to sanitize it? Because you know people ain't sitting in towels, sitting on towels in their cabin because you said so.
You remember? Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like the Carnival Pride, I think they were leaving out like the next. They came in the port.
They had.
I think they were leaving out that day or the next day.
Yeah.
Like it was not enough cleanup time.
Chris says, "I'm here for the new cruise." Okay, girl.
Hey man, say man.
Liam said no video. So you can't vlog it, Liam. Sorry. Sounds like a charter cruise.
I wonder what our thumbnail would look like.
Not proper to leg up. Not proper to leg up with a big blur spot in the middle. Who in the chat has done a nude beach? Yes. Anybody ever been to like, what is it, Temptations or whatever the Temptations, like that resort or whatever? Because I know somebody who went. They had the best time ever. Raise hand and I can't unsee it. You been? C has been to a nude beach. That's interesting.
Now, were you the nude? What the like?
Did you just happen to walk? Well, she has been in like the Mediterranean, so I'm sure that's.
Did you just pull a cig and was just like you just happened to show up, or were you also
I would prefer to be clothed around food. I mean, like, what if you eating soup?
What if you get one of those wild hairs?
Hey, Charo, thanks for being here, fam.
Thank you for being here, Charo. And thank you for being a member as well.
I wanted to when I was younger, but never happened. I don't know, man. I just not too much taught me. Too much taught me. Oh my goodness! You must keep the thumbnail reenactment segment. How would a thumbnail be?
Are you just talking about just every week we should just have like
name this thumbnail
or my.
Not the top meat. Not trying to put the top meat in the camera. See what she said? Ooh. Yeah, no, that's crazy. Like I can't think like going on a cruise and just knowing I got on the sailing behind the naked sailing. I couldn't do it. Let's see. Hope no one has fried rice. Oh.
What is that for? What is that supposed to mean? Am I missing something there?
You know, little rice kernels get stuck in things.
You saying a rice kernel get stuck in your pee hole? Will you stop hitting me?
Stop saying stuff. Stop saying stuff. Name that thumbnail. I love it. Hey, my cruising family, how are you?
Hi.
Sorry, you came in at the wrong time. It's almost weekend to check. Yes, it is. Happy almost weekend. Yes, absolutely. Clothing was optional at one I went to in Greece. Was minding my business when this lady let it all hang out, and I got flashed by a granny.
Yeah, because in my heart, physically I am a grown man. Mm-hmm. But in my heart, I am still like 16 years old. So I don't know if I am mature enough for that.
He's not.
All right. So Washington is about to make their pit here in a second. So if you want to see disappointment, just look at my face and I'll let you know.
Yeah. So we were talking about there is a nude cruise called the Big Naked Boat or the Big Naked. What is it called? The Big Nude Boat that is sailing on Norwegian next year. And then we're also talking about the lady sewing a air tag underneath her wig to make sure that she is kept safe. No, it's a disease. Oh, and I'll never forget the image from Health. Fried rice is a disease?
I ain't never heard that.
I've never heard of that either. And I don't want to know about it, to be honest. Because I know what fried rice look like, so I can't imagine. No. I got mooned by a granny during my nude beach experience.
Them freaky old women.
She was trying to show you something. She was shaking her tail feather at you. Oh, you almost said St. Louis. Woo-wee. Well, folks, that's all I got for you. Now I ain't got nothing else. What you want to talk about besides Washington making this pit in the draft?
We can keep talking about nude beaches.
I don't want to talk about the naked no more.
You don't want to talk about naked no more?
I don't. I do not.
Why?
I'm good. Carlene, what did you do? Laugh or cry? What did you do? Laugh or cry? Oh, maybe I can have somebody to talk about. We want to have a little early, allegedly. If you want to talk about the Shay Shay interview.
Yeah. It's cold in here, but it's gotta be. Hey, I'd rather be hot. I'd rather be cold than hot.
All right, there you go. It's in the chat. If anybody wants to jump on and talk about the Shay Shay interview,
You start. You go.
I didn't watch the thing.
You watched it. You watched enough to.
So I guess Club.
Hold on. What is
I was shocked. She was bending over saying she saw an octopus and her crack was out for the world.
Now she spread the cheeks.
That's disgusting. Because, honey, you could have saw that octopus without bending over.
But
You can't
touch the octopus without bending over.
You can.
Shemai, you ever touched the octopus without
I'm
bending
not trying to. And I worked in the aquarium and I saw octopus all the time. I ain't had to bend over once to look at it. Did y'all watch Club Shay Shay interview yesterday? There we go.
I watched a 45-minute clip about Issa. I've seen clips where Shannon Sharp. It was just such a poor job of interviewing by him. I don't think he was. It was not one of his better interviews. Maybe you shouldn't challenge people that,
Yep. For anybody that want to jump in, the link is in the chat. You can just click it and jump in if you want to have a conversation. Apparently, Brandon is trying to see who got picked. I watched all 3 hours. Was it as bad as that 45-minute segment? Because I feel like, to me, she had to do a lot of shutting down.
He was like, yeah. And your mom, he's like, anyway, your mom's white. No, she's not. She married a white man. No, she didn't.
She was like, my mom is not white. I was watching a vlog about a transatlantic cruise on Queen Mary 2, and they have a library, and they had Titanic books on board. I was thinking Siobhan wouldn't think that's appropriate to have. Well, I would not know. You can't. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Brandon is not present.
I am.
Okay, so you talk about the Club Shay Shay, because like I said, you were more into it than I was. I just caught bits and pieces.
I need you to be present. Why weren't you present?
Because you ain't never present on these Thursdays, Brandon.
I ain't never present on these Thursdays.
You're not. You're always betting or looking or watching or something. You ain't never present on Thursdays.
I am. Put in the chat where you think Brandon is present on Thursdays.
Please. I was basically that was basically the feel for 2.5 of the 3 hours. Yeah, no, it was from what I saw. Sorry. Give us a second. You happy? They keep letting you down year after year. You just keep doing it every year. Every year. You just keep falling for it.
Why do people watch sports? Why are people fans of teams? Why do people watch sports? I will never know. I'm not watching sports anymore.
Who believes that? Nobody.
I know.
Who did they get?
Jaden Daniels. He went to LSU. All right, let's go. Let's move on.
Okay.
No. So I didn't find
Oh, look who's here.
Yeah, I told them that they didn't want to see my live reaction to the draft. Yeah.
He said it's a pick-in. Yes. Hey, Tommy. Long time no see. Tommy is one of Brandon's best friends from college. One of his best friends. He was a groomsman at our wedding. You guys, please welcome Tommy Osbolt to the chat.
Okay. Yeah, it was that. It was don't blatantly say things that aren't true in the interview. Like it would not have taken you it would not have taken you much to realize that the girl's mom wasn't white.
Yeah.
Or that she that's not hard research there.
Yeah. G Fox says the pick is in.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
Brandon had a migraine coming into this, and Brandon's leaving this live with a migraine.
It's been a while, Tommy. We need to see you guys soon. G Fox is back. What's up, C? I'm sorry, Brandon Parker. It was an accident.
I'm okay. I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm in the building. I will cut this off.
Nightclub until 4 a.m. this weekend. You rock. Oh, hold on now. Who's at a nightclub till 4 a.m.? Not me. Not me. I was not at nobody night. I ain't been to no nightclub. That's it. I ain't been to no nightclub. They were having too much fun. I wonder, have you been to Hideaway Beach at Coco Cay yet?
We have 2 vlogs on it.
We have 2
Go check them out.
Yes. One on Mariner of the Seas, one on Icon of the Seas. Mariner of the Seas is the second video. Icon of the Seas is the last video. We have been there twice, and we absolutely love it. Go check it out. Tommy says definitely. Yeah, we definitely hang out. It's gone. Nah, I know that. What you about to do that?
I was.
Y'all need to come to that. We do. We haven't been to the house yet.
Yeah, he lives so far away.
He does not live that far away.
I feel like he lives so far.
He lives closer than anybody. He lives in Med.
No, he lives. I think it was like close to Reidsville, if not. I mean, either way, it is closer than anybody, but it's still like almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I know the insurance.
But
I know where he live at. He don't live that far away.
You're right.
Not a migraine.
Yeah. Oh, it's 45 minutes to an hour?
Yeah, I was saying it's not that far away. How was the casino? Oh, I had a grand time. Sorry, I got bit by something. I think it was one of those no-see-ums. Yeah, they have the no-see.
I don't know what that is.
It's the tiny little mosquitoes that you can't see. No, okay, the casino was a good time. And we didn't even really like gamble like that because we spent so much time trying to like navigate in the casino and looking at all the different things. So it was really cool. It was so much to see, so much to do. We tried to squeeze it in as much as we could. We didn't get back to Six Place until like
4 a.m.
No, it was like 12. You know when we got back because I texted you when we got back. So don't even try that. But we had a good time. But I do, for anybody who is interested, if you can be in Hollywood, Florida, this Sunday, I have tickets to Kool and the Gang. I will try to get them to you as soon as I can. If you can be there, you can have the tickets. But yeah. Let's see. They're free. Let's see. May hop back on if y'all still on, but hopping off right now. My sister is visiting this weekend
sister.
and just landed. Okay, well, have fun. Tell your sister hello. Sorry, I didn't realize I watched them. Thanks, friends, so much. No problem. No problem. It's no problem at all. Yep, 45 minutes, so hour. I'm right off of 40. See, yeah, he's close.
Oh.
Yeah, he's really close. No nightclub. There was the library we were at until 4 a.m. Florida is different. So different that library was in my dreams because I don't remember going to that either. Shelton Williams is in the building.
Not Shelton Williams.
What's up, good people? How you doing, fam? Good to see you. It's been such a long time. Hey, Carmelin, how are you?
Hey, Carmelin, thank you for being
Thank
here.
you for being here. You need Parkers on the go dog bowls for your lawn. No, we don't, because they need to stay off my lawn. Get off my lawn with your dogs. This is crazy. So bad is good. She asked if he would come on her show, and he said, talk to my people because he's busy.
Still talking about Shayna?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a weird, again, we didn't watch the whole thing. We just watched watched a 45-minute segment, and then we watched a couple clips. He didn't seem like he really wanted her there. And it's like he brought her on to try to embarrass her. Like,
from what I saw, it seemed like it. It seemed like he had no intentions of believing anything she said.
And people don't like her to begin with. Like, I saw somebody did say she didn't have autism. So somebody said that was a lie.
Well, how do you know that? How do you know that she don't have autism? She can have Asperger's. You don't know that. How do you know somebody's medical diagnosis?
I don't know.
Right. You don't know that woman ain't got that.
I think it's people with it. I think it was people who were kind of. Do you know who she was talking about when she said Earthworm Jim?
She said what?
She called somebody Earthworm Jim. Do you know who she was talking about?
Earthworm Jim.
That guy.
Oh yeah, no, he's trash. You know who he is?
No.
He's the brother to what's the name? Baby daddy. Keelan and the B baby daddy.
Oh.
And they both put their hand on, allegedly. They both put their hands on women.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who he is.
I hated him on the show.
I hated him on the show too.
But like, I think this is some stuff we kind of talk about.
I believe me, y'all only understand how fast I go to sleep. Unless we are in a very active area of a cruise ship, I'm not staying up until 4 a.m. That bookshelf was nice. The Hard Rock Casino was nice. I got to go back and get half of my losses back. Oh no! So they had a thing. If you sign up for their rewards card, yeah, you get half your money back. If whatever you lost.
Is that off your first play?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's how sports.
Yeah.
A lot of sports book work.
Greetings, Parkers on the go and chats.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being members. Got it again.
I don't. Please welcome 8-time Meeting Eye Award winning.
It goes up every time.
You gonna bring me my prize. I don't want your salad dressing because I make my own. We are cruising with the Parkers and Team Reach Travels on a couples cruise, and y'all need to join us on February 16th, 2025 on the Celebrity Ascent. Please welcome YFC. They are in the building. Hooray! I hope you guys enjoyed that. I have not yet been to Hard Rock Casino. Oh, Liam, it's beautiful. It's really a beautiful casino. I was just having fun walking around looking at all the outfits that were. I was like, ooh, the Temptations. Ooh, Michael Jackson. Ooh, Eminem. Like, I was just looking at all the different clothes. I came out to a brand like that. Eminem.
Which version of the Temptations?
I don't know which version, but it was an orange suit. It was the orange suits.
You remember Melvin did do with his feet?
Melvin didn't do a lot with his feet there at the end. But
so
he didn't. I think she has more ADHD and or social communication disorder. If I were her, I would get a second and third opinion. Yes. I agree, but also how do people tell people what they have going on? That's you know what I mean. Like that's kind of the thing I'm stuck on. Like how do you tell somebody they don't have something going on? Unless they were there when you got the diagnosis and that was not the diagnosis. I don't know how you do. Royal Caribbean CEO Library was saying
Liberty.
Liberty was saying Royal may very well look at river cruising, but not so soon. Well, I know they were talking about building smaller, newer ships, like more of the mid-sized newer ships, which I think that would be good. I really think that would be good because sometimes the bigger. Like I love a big ship, but for me, I think Icon it was just way too big.
Yeah.
It was just way too big. So yeah, bring it back down. I agree. Undefeated with the introductions. Hey, I'm trying. I'm trying.
But don't let anybody tell you that your experience isn't your experience.
Mm-hmm. True that.
Also, stop lying on people for just literally no reason. I have experience. We have experience of that. Just the damage you do by just lying for no reason can it can break up families. It has broken up families. So just be mindful. Just be mindful.
Yeah. They need to better destinations. I agree. Because I don't mind Nassau. I like Nassau. I like, but take me somewhere else.
Take me somewhere else. It's cheap, though.
Yeah, and I understand that. One thing we did learn when I was with Sig, when we took that water taxi and we rode by all the cruise ships, that the reason why I think they have sped up the process of boarding people on the ships. Do you know in Fort Lauderdale that they paid $10,000 an hour to stay docked there in order to disembark and embark people on that ship?
How much?
$10,000 an hour.
So
all the cruise ships pay $10,000 an hour to dock at the ports.
I wonder who's making money off of that.
They are, because they're charging you that to board the ship. If they're paying $10,000 an hour to dock there so you can get on the ship, you're paying that somewhere, port fees and all the expenses and stuff, all that stuff you're paying. So that's why when we were like, why we only get $6 back when we went to Nassau, they probably get paying, maybe they're paying $7,000 an hour to Nassau, but you're not getting that full amount back, but they're passing that cost on to you. Like you're paying that in your fee. I just made the final payment for Icon today, going in July. Whew, girl. Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Do you know what was missing? Your card. Going in July, do you know what was missing your card? I'm lost.
Yeah.
It don't take much.
Yeah.
Smaller and inexpensive ships. I don't know if the ship will get cheaper, but yeah. $10,000 an hour to dock. I've done 400 special education evaluations, but I get it. I've also seen misdiagnosis. However, she falls. I think it has at least increased her awareness of how she communicates with others. Yes, whenever she falls. I agree because I think also maybe she was a little too smart for that particular interview too. Like, cause she was using words. I was like, where the dictionary? Like, where's the source? Because I don't even know some of these words, but I got the meaning of what she was trying to get across by the way that she worded it. But I didn't know, like, I'm sure all of that stuff was doing that.
But I guess you can also speak to somebody who can kind of hyperfixate on things.
Yes.
So I guess you can speak to that.
Yeah. No, I do hyperfixate on things. And I think I've said before, like, if I have not said before, I'm realizing myself based on like the experience of the people, being around people, having conversations with people who have had a diagnosis. I know for a fact, I just haven't been diagnosed or gone to the doctor. I know for a fact I have ADHD. Like I know I do, just based off of just some of the symptoms and just listening to other people who have it. So I can imagine what someone with that diagnosis feels like, or how things can be perceived. Like I said, I haven't. This is me self-diagnosing, but I know if I were to sit down and explain to you what my day looks like, you'd be like, "Oh yeah," like you would be like, "Oh yeah," you definitely have it. And Brandon can attest to it. Like for instance, I can get up in the morning and I can say, "Okay, I'm going to go work on a vlog." So I'll go make my cup of coffee. I'll come up. I'll turn the computer on. I'll make my post, my social media post. I will open up the app to start editing the vlog. Halfway through, I don't even get halfway through. I'm like, oh yeah, I was supposed to look up that cruise for somebody. So I go to look up the cruise. Then while I'm looking up the cruise, I realized that I was somebody had called me about an appointment. So I called to make that appointment. Yet I've not started that vlog yet. I've halfway looked up this cruise and now I'm calling to make this appointment. While I'm calling to make this appointment, I also realized Brandon did ask me to look up something. So then if I get on the phone with the appointment, I start looking up something. None of these tasks are done. Like none of the tasks are finished. Then at some point, Brandon says, "You got to eat." Well, guess what I'm going to do? I'm about to go downstairs and find me something to eat. Or I leave the house to find me something to eat. Ain't book no point. like nothing is finished. Nothing is finished. And it's like, it's so easy. And y'all if you even pay attention to sometimes like what we're talking about, Brandon's like, that was random, or that was just like my mind is just consistently working. So I understand when people are going through certain things or having certain conversations and they feel as if people are trying to dismiss what you're saying, or they don't really understand where you're coming from. I'm trying not to be quick to judge people like that, because I understand when people don't really hear you and people don't really listen to you. And that's kind of why sometimes I feel like I get like oversensitive, over emotional about things. It's because like nobody hears you and you have to do so much to explain yourself, or you got to be the bad guy, or you got to like talk louder than others, or you got to like show your dominance in who you are and defend yourself. And the second you defend yourself, then oh, she the B word, or she got a nasty attitude. Like, and it's not that, it's just that people don't hear you. Like people don't hear you because they think you don't know what you're talking about, or they think you're crazy. So it's like being an adult and realizing a lot of that stuff is what the situation is. I try to be a little more sensitive to other people when it comes to that. And I try my best not to quickly judge, and I give a little grace, because I know how it's felt for me, like growing up being somebody who was told to shut up all the time. You can't dare tell me to shut up. Like, don't tell me to shut up. I become unhinged when you tell me to shut up. Like I'm that, but it's just a part of like the experience. So, I like I said, don't tell people what they've been through. We are always on the outside looking in. We're having conversations on people and what people are going through. But I do try to give people a little grace, because I know sometimes I always say it's something going on. When I say that, I'm saying it from a sincere place. It's something going on we don't know about, or they dealing with something, or you know what I mean? It's always because of that. So
question.
Yes.
So there was an issue of somebody didn't like her.
Mm-hmm.
And then the person was like, "Don't you want to know why I don't like you?" So if somebody doesn't like you, do you want to know why that person
I really
doesn't like
don't
you?
care. I personally don't care, because is it going to change your mind? If you like, is it going to, by you telling me why you don't like me, are you trying to change my mind, or are you trying to prove a point of why you don't like me? Because you're trying to get a reaction out of me that's going to make it so, see, I told you she was crazy. I told you she said this. I told you she did that. I don't really care why you don't like me. That's like she said, that's your problem, because you're just trying to get a reaction to prove a point. You're not really. What is you telling me why you don't like me going game? If you didn't call me to apologize originally, if you didn't go out of your way to clear the air, if you didn't say to me, well, you know what, I'm having a problem before the problem happened, you had no intentions of trying to like me. You didn't really understand what I was going through. You didn't really take the time to get to know me as a person. So I don't really care because I'm not changing your mind. I'm not changing your mind. Case in point, when they let me go at State Farm. And they were like, well, do you want to explain? I'm like, no. Yeah. Like, well, do you want to know why? No. If you sit down here and tell me, no, they said, don't you have anything to say? No, I don't. Well, why you don't have anything to say? I was like, well, if I say something, is that going to change your mind about what I'm saying? No. Well, why I got to explain myself to you for then? Why I got to have this conversation?
I forgot about you dealt with something like that.
Yeah. No. Ain't no need to have no conversation. We're done with this. So, no, I do try to give people a little grace, and I don't understand the situation, but I did feel some of where she was coming from. Alicia said the poor owners are banking that money. Hey, Captions Call, how are you?
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being a member as well.
You are right. You are paying the fuel to a portion is always fuel and all those fees. Yes, absolutely. Do you think Icon was too big?
Yes.
Yes, I do. We definitely did not see all of Icon. You should not have given.
Please start over.
I'm sorry. She should not have given Shannon that interview, but she needed to tell her story, and he was the only one that was halfway going to try to listen because somebody booked her.
I don't understand. Like he's usually very like giving on these interviews and like he was not on this. And I don't understand why he was coming for her neck the way he does. He was.
I really don't. What do y'all think about the news of airlines paying for canceled flights, delayed flights, and lost luggage? They should. And I wish they had enacted that in June of what year was it? 2023?
Yes.
Yes, I wish they had enacted that then. Absolutely, they should. They absolutely should. They should have been paying for that stuff. It's about time. Yes. ADHD looks different in women. I have colleagues who you would think were super organized, and it was actually her ADHD thank you, strategy. It was amazing to watch. Her distractions were so subtle. And that's the thing, like if you've had time to understand it and deal with it, when I tell y'all I'm coming to this realization this year, I'm coming to this realization. That's what it is. It's nothing that I've dealt with or learned about as a child. At my big grown age, I'm realizing that's what's going on with me.
Yeah, because like yesterday, I was obviously, I don't know if you know, she was stuck on a plane yesterday, and I was talking to her, and she was like, "Yeah, well, this lady that was beside me said," and then she was like, "Oh, they sent out a survey." Okay, baby, that's cool. So what was the woman saying to you? What were we talking about?
I have no idea.
I was like, okay. Then I went through it again. And so she was like, oh, okay. Well, she said this. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, like he would literally have to walk me through steps and triggers for me to like, because that's how easily distracted I am. And I just, like I said, I'm just now realizing that's what it is. Hey, Theodora, how are you?
Theodora, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here.
This is your first time. Let us know.
It's not. Theodora is joining us on BYOC Kickback.
Hooray!
Yeah. So I'm so excited. It's going to be her grandson's birthday.
Oh, hooray!
Yeah.
Yes.
So we definitely got to do something to celebrate him.
Yes.
Yes.
We are having the birthday thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. We're doing a birthday thing. So definitely thank you for being here. And yeah, we can't wait to meet you guys. When that happens to me, my husband says squirrel, same thing, no pun intended. No, I have a lot of squirrel moments. Super busy. Travel industry can be hard to so many things on the go and all you have to do. And you are also A-list stars. Well, thank you. I'm glad you think so. We appreciate it though. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's It's busy. It's busy, and I'm trying to find ways to manage and cope with stuff. Like I'm really like that was a part of me. I think also needing to get away is just to kind of recenter myself because like I said, it's a lot of stuff that I am dealing with like personally and just trying to figure stuff out. So, hey, Path of Angels.
Hey, thank you for being here.
And they said it happens to everyone. It does. I understand. I understand. How do you think? How do you think is the difference if you don't like someone or if that person does bad to others?
What do you think the difference is? I'll rephrase that question.
Yeah,
because
we don't want to misconstrue.
Yeah.
So yeah, depends on the relationship, but then again, probably didn't have one in the first place. Exactly, because there like we've had situations and we've had to look at each other and say, do we care about saving this friendship?
Yeah.
Like you like it comes to that point of like if you don't care enough about it to save it, or if nobody's really like putting in the effort. I don't know. Like I have a situation I'm battling with right now.
I've had situations that I've battled.
Yeah.
Battled before, kind of still battling.
Yeah.
But hey, it's your friend, and like you try to protect.
Yeah.
You try to protect your friend, and you try to protect the friendship. Is protecting the friendship really worth like the
stress, the drama, all that stuff that comes with it? He was very different. This interview, it was rude.
It was not like I didn't.
He was nasty. Like he was nasty too. And I really think like if you're gonna do these types of interviews, you just gotta have like a down middle of the road opinion. Like you can't have like a side.
And she's already kind of like a controversial person, and it just doesn't look good when you don't get your facts straight about things, and two, you challenge her at every like you didn't. Fairness, you didn't challenge Cat Williams like
because Cat would have ate that tail up.
You didn't challenge Cat Williams like that.
He did not, and I'm almost thinking like, is it a male female situation? But like, what other females did he interview? Did he do them like that? You know what I mean? Like, it was like he went really hard for some reason.
You know, and she was saying, Issa didn't protect her, and Issa. When there's this thing of like Issa's very empowering to women, and she was like, "Well, she didn't empower me." So I was like, again, your experience with somebody may not be
other people's experience,
but don't discount that experience.
Oh, and it was the whole when they sat down for dinner, and she said, trying to get it to the root of why she didn't like you, and she said, "I guess I was seeing you as your character." She was like, "Bitch, you wrote the character." What do you mean? Am I that good of an actress that you don't know the difference between a character you wrote and me? Like that, to me, that kind of, I was like, okay, like that is I was confused. I was really confused by that because it's like, you're right. Like, no, you wrote the character. That was weird. That was really weird. Note, protect your peace. Yeah. She literally told him, I had a nervous breakdown, and he kept up the shenanigans.
Yeah, it's like you don't know the things that like
you don't know what triggers people.
Yeah, but you do when you're told. So if you were already told that, then why would you go? Why would you keep on? Yeah. Again, we're dealing with stuff personally in our lives right now that we understand what she was saying. Mm-hmm. So it's just, hey, it's not that easy. Hey, why do people lie? Like, why? Who knows why people lie?
Yeah.
Who knows why liars lie? But the lies you tell can have damaging effects to people in relationships.
Yeah. Because I was really going to just make a post. I was like, no, I'm not going to do this because I get mad. So I will say this. And it kind of goes with about interview, but it doesn't. If what I decide to do in my life affects you from a distance so bad that you have to be mad at me about something that don't have nothing to do with you, I'm gonna need you to go get some help. I'm gonna need you to go get some help. I'm gonna need you to unfollow. I'm gonna need you to unlike. I'm gonna need you not to support. I don't have any problem with you being there to support. But if it bothers your soul so bad what decisions I make with my life, if it bothers you that bad, I just rather you not. Just don't. And I want you to protect your own peace, because what I do with my money and my time and my family and my husband should not bother you from a distance, especially when we don't talk. And that's this is like I don't know, man. People get wrapped up in stuff. I just wanted to say that. Whoever needed to hear that tonight, I just wanted you to know, if it bothers you that much, you don't have to. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to. So, whoever it is, you know who you are.
I know who it is.
You know who you are.
There's nothing else. I mean,
no, I think we might have to head on out a little early tonight, just because
there's no reason.
There's no reason.
There's no reason.
I gotta eat again. I gotta eat again. That's why I'm hungry. I scarfed down my food. Now I'm hungry. Hey, what's going on, Ross?
Hey,
how
Ross.
are you?
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. We were just about to wrap it up, and I know y'all already come in for After Dark, but we already talked about After Dark 30 minutes early.
If you have anything, you got. I'll give you 2 minutes if you have anything else.
Yeah.
If everybody can just please, this is very important. Please cut your notification bells on. Trust me when I tell you, this is very important. So if you can go ahead and cut your notification bells on for Parker's on the Go. This is very important, and we appreciate you.
Please, you're gonna want to have those notification bells on.
You're gonna want to have.
You're gonna want to have those notification bells on. We promise you, because it is our anniversary. You know, it is our anniversary. We will be married 8 years on Tuesday, and it has been a beautiful 8 years.
Sure, it has.
No, you said what you said.
I said sure. Isn't sure agreeing with you?
No, it's not. It is not. Busier than a one-legged man at a touche contest. Ding, ding. All right, Ross, that was a good one. I like that one. But for real, we won't see you guys before our anniversary, so we appreciate you guys.
On deck with CB. Thank you for being.
Thanks for
being
here. I told you 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. So you both are happy to have each other for 8 years.
No, baby. No.
What?
Reread that.
Lucky to have each other for 8 years. Sorry, my eyes jumped ahead. I think I can speed read. I can't.
Where? But where did you even see the word happy?
I saw the Y. Okay, I saw the Y, and that in my mind that translated to happy. I might be a little dyslexic. Might need to go to the doctor. Let's go to the doctor. Happy anniversary. Have a great night. It's been fun. See you next time.
See you next
time. Thanks, Liam. And you did ham for the anniversary. Thank you, Ross. Thank you so much, On The Go and Yellow. We appreciate it. You forgot the Y. Okay. Why? Oh, why have
No. Was it a why that got you confused? It was like why?
Yeah, it was the why. I skipped over the word and I saw the why. That's all it was. Dang! Happy anniversary!
I know. I think people are traveling. Also, people have cruises this weekend, and there's just a lot going on. So we might be in this season of we're only going to stay on for a couple hours because sometimes it might be a little light in the chat.
I am dyslexic. What? No, I'm not even.
No.
I'm not even gonna try.
First of all, you can't ask her to read all these words at this present moment.
Thank you so much on that with CB. We
appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate the happy anniversary. Yeah, we're gonna definitely head out. I'm sorry, you guys, if you missed After Dark. We hit that early. Nobody else have anything else in the chat. I think we are going to head out. Yeah, we don't have anything, huh?
Good? Yeah, good. Yeah, we got 2 solid hours out of this.
Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for 7K.
Yes.
Thank you for 7,000. We appreciate you guys getting us there, and we appreciate the love and support. If you guys have not had a chance, please go over and subscribe to Hey Miss Parker. I am right now sitting at 172, which is great because I had 138 2 days ago. So thank you guys for showing up for that channel. I have more vlogs coming out over there. Anything else?
Nope.
Thank you, Alexandria. We appreciate you.
Thank you
so much. All right, guys. Until next time, we will see you guys in the YouTube streets. Parker's out.